final match. Introducing the players at the hazard end from the Aitken Tennis Club, we have Nick Howell. At the service end from the Racket Club of Chicago, we have Steve Virgona. Best of 5, 6-game sets. Lovell.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon to those of you watching at home. This is Bertie Vallat and I'm joined today by my co-commentator Max Truman. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this match. I think it jumped out to me as one of the potential matchups of the whole event. So I'm really glad we get to see it.
Yeah.
Nikki surviving a potential upset in the last round had me thinking it maybe wasn't going to happen, but yeah, no, luckily both players are here, so.
Yeah, I mean, Steve Virgona, head pro here. Sounds like he's got a pretty loud crowd in here this morning.
Mm-hmm. And it should fill up even more.
Yeah, definitely.
30-15.
So, in the last couple of years, I think it's fair to say that going into this match, Nicky's possibly had the better form, capturing his first French Open and just consistently making finals and semi-finals. And I would have said that was a fairly clear-cut decision, or clear-cut call to make, right up until the French Open final earlier this season, in which Steve completed a career Grand Slam and beat Nicky pretty comfortably in straight sets to win it, which really adds an interesting dimension to this match, because Steve will be looking to replicate that and Nicky will be looking to banish those demons slightly.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely helps Steve as well. Here.
Yeah. Yeah, Nicky. But that said, this court probably suits. I mean, Nicky's not. I think Nicky said to me, he doesn't feel like the Paris court is that generous to his game,
right.
So he might prefer it here too. And he's looking pretty sharp. He takes the first game with not too much difficulty.
Yep. Yeah, I think Nicky will look to serve a railroad for most of the day.
Yeah, I always think the cool thing about playing Steve is like having a plan is quite easy because his strengths are extremely evident, and just as a result of that, so are his weaknesses.
Yep.
Serve a tight railroad, keep it to his backhand, and it's a much easier game. And as we've just seen there, as soon as he's turning on it, you know, it looks like it could be a main wall, as Nicky covered, but then he's also got that boast option.
Yep.
And yeah, during the rallies, if you can find his backhand, you should. Is basically the bottom line.
Yeah.
What a get that is. High timbre on this court just glues to the back wall. Members tell me that it's actually slightly warped, and if you hit higher up on the timbre, it stays flush, whereas lower half is more square, yeah. Nicky's looking quite up for this, which is really good to see. Bit of a come on to himself there.
15-30. Thank you. 30-all.
Got both players looking pretty fast out of the starting blocks today.
Yeah.
I think Nicky especially, I'd say, maybe eases his way into tournaments sometimes, you know, especially in earlier rounds, round of 16, quarterfinals, possibly allows himself a slow start, but he seems, you know, really sharp today, which is great.
Yeah.
And I think it just shows like what a great job the USCTA and Preservation Foundation do supporting the event and making it and incentivizing it for pros and amateurs to play in, because this was an open final matchup only in September, and we get to see it as a quarterfinal. Just shows you how strong the field is this year.
Definitely very strong this year. That serve looks to have been working for a lot of people this week, the sort of high drop.
Yeah, Cam was serving it really well against Rob Schenkman just now.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to Henry, like, I don't think this Penthouse, I think it's a really hard court to serve on, but it doesn't really reward kind of spinny serves that much. So it's almost worth forgoing the spin and just focusing on accuracy.
Yeah.
On the high serve. Just a dead ball off the back wall is sometimes the best bet here. Oh, it's nice from Steve. Gives the crowd something to get excited about.
Advantage.
That's a nice play from Nicky.
Good deep
I felt like against Vaughan, Nicky seemed to be struggling under the grill in that backhand corner, maybe hitting it flat, not cutting that backhand a lot. Whereas today we're seeing him really, just from the start, carving that ball really well. Nicely done.
Yeah, I think Nicky's definitely got to start carving it into that backhand or Steve's forehand corner if he's going to keep on attacking that forehand corner for Steve. I think Nicky, he has that really nice sort of rolled backhand on the ground strokes. But I think against Steve, it going to his forehand, he's going to have to give it a bit more rip. Just
yeah, you just can't afford that flat ball.
Yeah, just that flat ball to Steve in his forehand. I don't think is going to work too well.
Steve levels it at 1 game all. Nicky had his chances that game, but Steve's good game for him to steal there, get on the board.
Out of court. Ball up, please, Steve. $15 love. Stop.
Finish.
Nicky's got to get out of this end. An attacking player from the hazards, but Steve's kind of getting... Steve's looking pretty good from here.
Yeah.
Oh, superb.
Very good.
Really fast onto that ball from Steve. A lesser player might have left it to hit the sidewall first, but Steve's pushed up the court and taken it early.
Oh.
That's so good.
Oh,
Steve, it looks absolutely... I know Nicky's won that point, but Steve looks like he's...
It's like going up to the last gallery.
Doubled his pre-workout dose, yeah. had extra broccoli today. Nice, very clever shot. It's really good to see this because I think both these guys, there's a lot at stake.
Yeah.
And I think just Steve as the home pro here, to have a match like this, which is winnable for either player, somewhat of a coin flip match, I'd say, in front of his home crowd. I mean, it's no small wonder that he's absolutely buzzing.
No.
And it's nice because quite often I feel like recent draws we've seen Steve get Camden quite early, and you know, seeing him in a match he's quite comfortable in, and then a match in which he's somewhat shut down by a Camden. Whereas it's nice to see him in kind of you know, a match in which I'd say it's a 50-50 split. Hard to call. Oh no. Was that in either way? I'm not sure, but definitely a skimmer off the net tape will help.
Yeah, I think he's really got to rip these railroads in to get them to cut back, I think. So at the moment, they're really not cutting back at all, really. I think it's been the same, like, all week as well.
It just stays so wide.
Yeah,
I think you almost want the slower, loopier ones.
Yeah, slow and spinny.
The one bouncer on the penthouse just flies off. Oh, that's good defense. So 50 of you in the live chat. Nice to see some people already commenting. It'd be great to see some more names in there. I hope to see that number rise, as I think this that's unlucky for Nicky. As yeah, for me this match had match of the tournament written all over it, to be honest.
Yep. That's a good shot. Steve up for
Steve pumped up. It's only their fourth game, but neither player, I'd say, that normally expressive on court. So it's great to see as a spectator.
Yeah, Steve pulling away a little bit.
Yeah, Steve. I mean, early days in the match, but Steve looks really hungry here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot at stake for him. Home court. Home court, home crowd. Want to show the fans how it's done.
Definitely.
Serve leads, chase, 2 and 3.
Oh.
He just really attacked.
Oh, that's unlucky. He's just pitched a little bit too deep. We see how Nicky's really targeting Steve's backhand, but he was hovering over there, and you know, it's easier to see on camera, but you just feel like that left part of the court was left really exposed.
That was a good get.
Nice ball. Really good play. I don't think I've seen Steve retrieve this well.
No, I mean,
ever,
that
to be
was
honest. I mean, wow.
First one he missed.
Right, Nicky's really got to stem the bleeding here. The momentum's been with Steve really other than the first game. That's so good. Nicely done from Nicky.
15-all. That's 15.
Steve really looking to kind of take another yard or two up the
Yeah, he's
up the court.
taking so much early as well. Oh my god. Crazy get that. I mean, you don't see that very often.
No,
Steve
he's getting
had-
a lot back and just forcing Nicky to. He's getting closer and closer to that net cord.
Steve had no right to be able to turn on that and get it back, but clearly Nicky's finished that point off in one shot, which kind of contradicts what I'm about to say, but I think clearly Nicky's going to need to get used to having to hit 1 or 2 shots more to win the point against Steve today than he might have been expecting to.
Yeah.
Steve, I mean, prime example here, good cut volley, and Nicky goes for a little bit more on the second shot, hits the net tape. It's almost like playing that consolidating ball and just making Steve play the same quality shot 2 or 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
It's easy
Just
to
keep that pressure up.
Easy to kind of keep going for too much and play into Steve's retrieving by making some errors.
Yeah.
That brings us to almost 80 live viewers, which is great to see.
Chase 1 and 2.
Steve's definitely
Yeah, he's pumped up, isn't he?
a bit fiery this morning.
Lost chase, that's the game. Score is 2 games to 3.
Good game. I mean,
Nicky needed that game.
yeah, big
I
game to
think.
win. 4-1 down. It's not anyone's set now. Nicely done from Nicky.
15 love.
Hello, Max. Greetings from Tux. I was looking at the drag serves that Henry was using in your match. Does anyone else serve that way, and do you think it is effective on this court?
I don't think I've seen anyone else use it this week. I don't think. Have you?
15 all.
Bryn serves a backhand drag
Bryn's-
sometimes, and Steve lefty drag, but it's
Steve
slightly
lefty drag.
different.
Yeah, I'm not really sure on the effectiveness of a drag, really.
I don't see that many top guys doing
I
it.
don't think I've served a drag in a while. I much prefer a railroad. I think that's kind of the idea of a drag, right? It's to keep it tight to that sidewall.
30-15.
But yeah, I mean, this is a tough court to serve on. So, I think Henman loves to mix up his serves a lot.
Nice.
That's a good get. Get in.
Oh, what a level this is. I mean, I don't think I've seen either player hit it much better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this promises to be an amazing match. Yeah, I don't think... I think in the modern era, lots of these guys are just so aggressive and happy taking the ball higher up on the cut volley that the drag serve just gives them a bit of a free hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not want to serve
I
it
think
to a
the
Nicky
thing
Howell or a
with
Tim
I
Chisholm.
think the thing with a drag is
Game
it has
over,
to be
really.
it has to be perfect to be good.
And in singles, especially in singles, you're really vulnerable in that forehand corner if you're playing a strong cut volleyer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think when I first got to Tux and started playing with Tim, I think I served a couple, and they didn't work very
And
well.
haven't done it since, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of the nice thing for me, having Tim at the other end. It really makes me have to serve well to really limit that that first ball. But yeah, I think that, like, for me, I only really serve a giraffe, a bobble, and a railroad. I actually think here, with the roof being a little bit slidey, sort of going up to like chase 5, chase 6. sort of in line with Steve now and hitting a sort of high sidewall. Really sort of slips down the roof and gets it onto you pretty quickly. Yeah, tied up at 3-3 now.
Chase better than the door.
Slightly loose shot from Nicky, but really not a bad result. I think Steve's just been so strong from the servers end so far.
Yeah.
He's got his targets just down, just almost an autopilot on this court, especially.
Yeah.
Chase 2. 2 chases.
Yeah, Nicky's done well to weather the storm here. Steve started really strong, obviously pumped up body language and then a few come-ons early in the match. He's taken the game to Nicky and had points for 4-1. So yeah, nice to see it tied at 3-3, still anyone's set.
Yeah. Do you think this first set is going to sort of help whoever wins it?
I think, yeah, well, I mean, I suppose you're 2 sets closer to winning, but 1 set closer to winning. But I also think this match I'd be amazed. Neither player winning would shock me. I think it's a level match, really.
Yeah.
But I think it has 4 or 5 sets at least, pretty much guaranteed. I can't see it being a straight sets win.
No.
Unless a player here drastically drops or raises their level.
Yeah. I mean, the level's pretty good right now. Nicky throwing in a longer one.
Oh, that's so... Oh, no.
Got it. Oh, he's gone for him.
God, what a rally that is. Nicky smiling afterwards. It's good. Good to see him.
Chase 2. Chase 2.
Something about we've won a few doubles tournaments together. And Steve responds with the headshot.
Where's that gone? Oh, it stayed.
Ball stuck in
I
that
think
rafters.
for Steve, those doubles tournaments are clearly very much in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
Thank you. 30-15, receiver leads.
Oh, it's nicely done from Nicky. Unfortunate for Steve. I think that ball was probably going in the nick.
30 all.
Yep.
And it's sat up very nicely, and we're 3-3, 30-all.
How's it been in the yard? Thank you.
Oh no, that cut main wall from Steve. He's turning on it, and he's unlikely to miss that on this court. You can't really see what he's going to do. And the way he cuts it, it's kind of rising as it goes into the dead on. It's just a real nightmare to cover that.
Yeah.
Nicky will want to put that serve away. I think it was meant to hit the sidewall.
Steve hitting a badminton shot. Overhead smash.
$40-30. Server leads. Hazard. Better than the yard.
Great response from Nicky. I mean, this match couldn't be more level. Yeah, Steve, with that faster railroad, Steve makes himself vulnerable in that backhand corner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Advantage.
I mean, just such high quality. Yeah, really great to see. Not a whole lot of insight I can offer, to be honest. These guys are playing really well.
Yeah, this seems like it's a big game to win. To getting that 4-3 lead.
Better than the door. Score is deuce. Pop.
Oh.
That's good.
Advantage, one chase.
So a chance for Nicky to get ahead for the, well, other than the first game, get ahead in this match for the first time. In the latter half of this opening set.
Yeah.
Professional at Chicago, Will Hopton in the galleries, I think, supporting Steve.
Advantage to the
Poppy's
server.
done a very good job this week.
That's been amazing to play in.
Scorer's advantage to the server, and the chase is better than the door.
Oh, he's gone for it.
One chase.
That's unlucky for Nicky. He's taken on the hazards on an ambitious ball, but it's the kind of level these guys are playing to where you can't really afford to be in a rally with Steve on Chase the Door.
Just gonna serve.
Oh, a rare miss from a rare target miss from Nicky, and Steve takes the opportunity.
Score is deuce. Fault.
Oh, what a rally. Both these guys really charging around the court. And a huge point to win that for Nicky, because
Definitely
advantage
massive
down
point.
to better than one is danger zone for this game.
Advantage to the receiver. Chase better than a yard. Juice. Advantage.
Oh.
Oh, nice. What a shot from Nicky.
That's 4 games to 3.
That is a strong run of games from Nicky, 3 in a row.
15 love. No, thank you. Better than 2.
I just feel like from Nicky, good example there, was seeing a speed onto that ball and just like an initiative to take it early that I don't think was there in his first round.
No.
He saw that ball so quickly off Steve's racket and charged over there to take it early.
Definitely did.
I just think knowing who he's playing against and the level that's needed from him to get across the line, he'll just have a much easier time accessing his top gear.
Yeah.
All right, 2 good chases for Nicky here,
15 love.
and he just needs to defend one of them to be in this game.
Lost it.
Serve.
15 all. Chase better than 2. One fault. Lost it. Better than 3. 30-15.
Brave leave.
Great shot from Steve, low, hard, cross court. Great way to get a chase.
Shot.
And all of a sudden,
40-15.
Steve's just been a little bit loose on some of these
Yep.
shots. And yeah, Nicky's not really been missing.
Receiver leads. Chase 6.
Yep, 2 points for Nicky to build a 5-3 lead.
That's nice. Really
Very
testing
good.
Steve in that backhand corner, getting the loose ball, and sees the open area of the court and capitalizes.
Scores 5 games to 3.
Great point construction and execution from Nicky.
Yep.
That is 4 games in a row.
Fault. Chase better than the door.
Nicky's swinging hard.
When Nicky's seeing the ball like this and not really missing his cut volley or his force, it's pretty formidable.
Yeah.
Steve's got to find a serve that shuts him down, and these are all on the volley for Nicky.
Yep. Steve just,
30 love.
like you say,
Steve doesn't.
definitely-
Suddenly the set is,
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, Steve's definitely started to miss a few more than, I mean, we said earlier, he was kind of
Retrieving so well.
Yeah, not missing anything, and now,
I think Nicky's upped it on his returner serve. I
agreed,
mean,
I think Nicky's definitely putting a little bit extra on there. Yeah, really hitting that heavy ball into the corners.
and yeah, it's just instant offense, really. I mean, Steve's on the back foot from the word go when he's at the service end.
Yeah.
30 love.
And so long as Nicky
Server lead. Chase better than
is able to
the
hit his
door.
targets and capitalize on the loose ball, unless Steve changes his serve, it might stay that way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just not quite giving himself enough room there.
Gonna be okay with that ball.
Steve stealing that point, but
Bet them first. Thank you.
I mean, there's winning a point, and there's your opponent losing a point, and that felt like the former.
Score is 15-30.
It didn't really feel like Steve had much of an answer there.
Chase 2.
And, yeah, given that ball again, I'm sure Nicky would find the hazards.
Ball.
Chase better than 2, and he's not Chase better than 2. Chase 2, and as we've seen before, Nicky going for a straight railroad.
Yeah, I think he's just really trying to keep that ball on his backhand.
Yeah,
Lost it.
which is very understandable.
So Nicky
That
brings
brings
up
40-15.
2 set points. Nicky really stepped up after going 3-1 down.
Yes, yeah, it's
One
just
down.
it's been one-way traffic, to be honest, and that's great dead on defense.
First set.
On the first
I
set.
think that's purely just Steve making more errors. I think Nicky's definitely stepped up his game a little bit.
Yeah, Steve, something's got to change here for Steve.
Bubble.
I wonder what we'll see.
Love.
Yeah, Nicky's going to take that all day long. Exactly what he's looking for. Serving that sort of shorter railroad to make Steve cut volley, and he's got exactly the ball he wants.
2 yards. 1 chase, 15 on.
Shot. Snuck in.
Time, please. Thank you. Thirty, 15.
Oh.
That's good.
Just amazing. Tennis at the highest level. Really, really great.
Steve firing himself up.
40, 15, 1 chase.
Wowza.
Yeah, Steve will want to get the crowd stuck into this one.
Yeah, I think Nicky there just hitting that timbre a couple too many times. I think if he had just sort of snuck it by the timbre.
Yeah, against the regular right hander, you might be all right there, but Steve's just got so much offense from that part of the court on his forehands.
Yeah, great rally.
Won it.
Ooh,
So 1, 2, 30, 40.
brave leave.
Yeah, it wasn't a... Yeah, it's a slightly strange leave. Two near misses.
That was a
God.
great shot.
Wouldn't it be great to be able to hit that backhand force like Nicky?
40, 31 chase.
Just really rolling over the top of that ball. I actually really like that roll into the backhand corner. Especially like off the straight back wall where it's actually it's fairly tough to really rip it into that corner. So just kind of hitting that flat roll, especially into that backhand corner, where it hits that back corner and it just flies. Nicky kind of holding on in this game. Steve had his opportunities there to hit the grill.
Chase better than the last gallery.
That is an absolute peach. What a great shot from Nicky.
Juice.
And Nicky using the really fat grip. You seen his rackets?
Yeah, I have.
I think that really helps him out with that sort of rolled backhand.
Have you ever considered putting extra on for a bit more help in that part, or?
No, not. I mean, I've actually gone the other way. I used to
You've gone
be
thinner.
No, I've gone thinner. Yeah, I think the fat grip for me just really, I can't get deep with it. I think the fat grip really sort of promotes getting
Take the ball further behind
the ball
you.
sort of, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, Nicky's it's like a can on there.
Advantage to the receiver. Chase a yard. Fault. Lost it. Time please. Thank you, Steve. Score is Juice. Fault.
Oh, what a shot that is. Confident strike from Nicky.
Fault. Time please. Advantage, one chase. Chase is better than the last gallery.
It's been a pretty long first game.
It's in the Midlands, just south of Birmingham.
Yeah, and now it's looking like it's going in Nicky's favour, and Steve will really be regretting that leave on chase 2.
Yeah.
Just a slightly nervous leave. I feel like we saw Steve look really confident at the start of this match. That's slightly dissipated. Ah, that's harsh. It's an annoying way to lose the point after 2 good shots. You go, Nicky.
Steve kind of hitting that shorter one into Nicky's backhand.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, switching up the length.
I know.
Harder to hit that second. 15 love. Better than the second gallery.
Steve kind of getting a little bit annoyed at himself.
Better than the second gallery. 2 chases. $15 loves. Server leads. Chase better in the second gallery.
Oh no. Yeah, Steve can't afford to miss balls like that. To be honest, that's as friendly as they're going to come from Nicky on the return of serve. Oh, what a ball!
30-15.
Hmm.
30-40. Ball up, please, Nick. Thank you.
Good game for Steve to win that. Get back on the scoreboard after
That's the game.
somewhat of a hiatus.
What was it? This is his first game in 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time, please.
He lost 6 in a row.
Yeah.
Love. $15 all.
Yeah, Wise want to leave there.
15 all. $30-15.
Pick up. Oh.
30 all. One chase. How's it done in second?
That's good pace.
40-31 chase.
Good heat from Nicky. I mean, when he's seen the ball like this, or just in general, such an exciting player to watch.
Yeah. Steve's still staying at that like 4-yard mark on the court.
40-30. Serve release. Chase Hazard, better than second gallery.
Nice shot from Steve. I feel like it would have been really easy to try and overplay that.
Yep.
But he's feathered it to a length there. Easy to kind of try and force the galleries when they're not on.
Chase, half a yard worse than the last gallery.
Oh, what a level this is. Half volley into the dead on. Just
good.
superb. We're seeing the galleries fill out even more.
One chase.
Some Chicago supporters of Steve in the side galleries too. Yeah, just adding to the occasion. Speaking of which, if you are watching this match and have any thoughts or questions or even feedback for what you'd like us to say or say less of on the comms, we'd love to hear it and where you're watching from.
Advantage to the server, half a yard worse than the last gallery.
Oh no, Steve.
Read it.
I know.
Read it like a book.
Your eyes light up because you're all over that ball.
Yeah.
Juice.
So good. I mean, that is, with that serve from Steve, it's not a bad serve, but it gives Nicky options off the back wall. And as a left-hander, I mean, it's normally the way that backhand main wall dead on defense is maybe the obvious weakness.
Yep.
Keep up the great work in my live chat. I don't know if that, I assume that applies to the great work done by the producer, Mr. Ryan Carey, on the streaming, of which he's doing a great job.
Okay. That's 2-1.
Or the fabulous commentary team, as Ryan has just said. You've made Max blush, so thanks for the feedback.
Ryan always makes me blush. It's Nicky taking the lead in this set. After that was a fairly long game as well.
And if anyone does want to support Ryan on his GoFundMe link, I think he's saving up for some more comfortable headphones for the commentary team, so I've been told. So yeah, donations would be warmly appreciated.
Are they uncomfortable for you?
Oh no, I love them. Fine. This is just coming from Ryan, not me. Oh, what a ball that is! Yeah, that one's kept the Chicago crowd quiet,
Yeah.
which is always a good feeling if you're the away player.
Score is 15-all. There is a chase.
As soon as you give Nicky room to swing at a ball like that, you're just in real danger territory.
Classic game.
Just,
Oh.
I know Nicky's missed that ball, but it just didn't look like he was that constricted, to be honest.
Thanks, Nick.
Not that tight to the side wall. I mean, it sounds like I'm being
30-15.
quite critical, and I suppose I am, but it's just the level these guys are playing at that you really have to be shutting down Nicky's options. And it's one thing if you're a Camden or a kind of counter-puncher, John Lumley style of player, to be like, well, you know what, I'm gonna hit a decent serve, but I don't need it to be amazing. I just need to get myself in the rally and then work my way into it.
Yep.
But if you're a Steve who you know isn't planning on running around for 3.5 hours and is looking to take the game to Nicky a bit and have the initiative in the rallies, I think we need to see something different from him, quite possibly.
(30-15) receiver leads. Chase better than the door.
I don't think we've seen Steve really take on many high serves would be one thing, especially to stop. It's a hard kind of ball to force off of. I'd be interested to see that.
Great cut volley there.
40-15, Chase better than the second gallery. Bolts. Time, please. Thank you, Nicky.
Oh, just until that point, I was about to say maybe the rally of the match so far. I mean, that was just amazing.
That's a game.
I think Nicky just
2 games all.
a little bit indecisive there, maybe taking on the hazards, but not quite in the right spot
It
for it.
almost surprised him that the ball just kind of came straight to his forehand.
Yeah,
Steve had a lot of options and kind of
didn't do a whole lot with it, to be honest.
Harmful. Nearly worse in the last gallery. Hazard worse than 2. 2 chases. Level.
Yeah, Steve happy to let that one go. Get down the service end.
Here we are, that great rally on the floor.
Score is level. Chase nearly a yard worse than the last gallery.
Oh, that will do. Ambitious shot to take on there, because I think had he missed, it's losing the chase.
Yep.
But
But he didn't.
Thank you. 15 all.
nice ball from Steve. As has not seen that often, actually beating a hazard chase on the floor.
Worse than the second gallery.
Slightly looser rally there. Steve coming out on top, but not the best. It's Nicky overhitting that return. Steve not quite putting it away, and Nicky hitting it onto the back penthouse. Both players will want to tighten things up a bit. I I think there's a slight dip there. I feel like we've seen Nicky cut that ball into Steve's forehand with a bit more severity so far, whereas that one was set up slightly. I know he's gotten away with it, but. I think it's one of those where either player here will be thinking, well, I've not played my best tennis and yet this set so far, and yet it's 2-all, 30-all, 2-all, you know, pretty level. So it's quite an encouraging position to be in. Where
Yeah, I think they both kind of just have to work. They're just plugging away, work their way through.
Yeah, and then once you do find your higher level, you should be able to pull away.
Yeah. I think that was kind of where Nicky was at in the first set. Steve kind of pulled away a little bit. Nicky just kept in there, just about in reach. Carried plugging away. And then he found his level. And Steve kind of, I wouldn't say took his foot off the gas, but
oh, good serve, good response. That's Steve in the lead, 3-2.
Score is 3 games to 2. How's it worse in second, thank you.
Oh,
got it over. Wowza. Oh. Oh, he missed.
what a rally that was. 2 outrageous gets from Steve.
Brilliant, yeah.
15 love.
Wow. Not much Nicky can do about that one. I mean, he did miss that winning gallery, but
Thanks, Dave. Score is 15-all, 1 chase pending.
Nicely done from Nicky.
Thirty, 15. Fold.
oof.
30-all. Fold.
Ooh, game point for Nicky. I mean, it felt like the momentum's been with Steve, but Nicky's right in this set and now has a point to draw it level at 3-all, as we were in the first set.
That's an insane get.
Ridiculous. Just like I know Steve really works hard in the gym, and I think it's just the kind of upper body strength he's able to generate. In an awkward out of position, he couldn't really use his legs there, and it's just able to flick it back from behind him.
Yeah.
40-30, receiver leads, chasing Hazard. Worse in the second gallery, Hazard. Time. 40-30, Hazard worse in the second gallery.
Shot.
Yeah, disappointing rally for Steve. That I do see what he was trying to do, keeping it in that corner to keep the galleries unavailable for Nicky, but.
Fault.
Oh, unlucky.
Hazard better than 2, thank you. Level. $15 love. Fault. Better than the second gallery. That's 2 chases. Score is 15 love to the server. Hazard, better than 2.
Oh, great honesty from Steve, and
Thank you.
a really good serve from Nicky.
30 love, chase better than the second gallery.
Great to see. Ryan, the producer, just pointing out that Steve is aware that the cameras would be onto him, but I have no doubt he would have made the same call either way.
Thank you. Score is 40 love.
Do you mind if I do it anyway? I think it's quite funny. I think it's quite funny though.
Ryan just reminded me that we have to call him the producer. He's giving me no alternative.
Okay. 4 games to 3.
Otherwise, I'm locked in his back cave. Steve just quite reasonably asking for people in the side galleries to wait till we change events. I think there's just been a slight miscommunication there.
Okay, gentlemen. 4-3 server level.
And this really is the business end of the set. I mean, Steve has been at 3-all twice before and failed to push on in the second half. So, oh, that clipped him.
Okay. Time, please.
Yeah, just missed my eye. Yeah, thanks. You didn't do it on purpose.
It is alarming how things repeat themselves, because I think Nicky was hit at a similar stage off a missed dead on in the previous set. I mean, that is
Score is 15 love.
unfortunate, but luckily it looks like not too much damage caused, and Nicky's continuing on, so that's good to see.
Set it up.
I'll get your serve right now.
15-30.
Oh, that is a superb shot from Nicky. Just when I was going to rashly say that I thought maybe that
30.
ball to the head might have tampered with his momentum slightly. He pulls off a shot like that.
Hazard worse than 2, thank you. 30 all.
Honestly, no bad thing that for Nicky. 30 all, 2 hazard chases. A really hard court to keep the railroad tight on, and Nicky will back himself to win both of these points. I'm now joined again by Max after a quick break. Max, you missed.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Got
exactly. Great timing from Ryan there.
Score is 30 all. Chase Hazard.
2 hazards.
Yeah, two pretty much flush high backwall railroads from Nicky. Oh,
Shot.
nicely done. Really good rally. Steve not doing much wrong, but Nicky finding the gallery eventually.
Hazard better than 2.
And yeah, strikingly similarly to last time.
Yeah.
3 all, Nicky finds the extra gear to push on. Bringing up a game ball for 5-3.
Fault.
And that's no, actually, I know it was a fault and not the greatest response from Nicky, but it's just coming off so much off of the quite steep penthouse here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's limiting Nicky at all.
There we
yeah.
go, 5-3.
That's the game. It's 5 games to 3.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy
great
good from
get.
Steve. A high backhand volley, defending with dead was
15 love.
no fun for a left-hander or
No.
anyone.
Anyone, yeah. High loopy one. Always tough. Coming. Shot.
That's just superb.
Really well disguised.
Yeah. No, Steve not getting a sniff of that one. Good heat from Steve. I mean, it wasn't Nicky's strongest return. I don't know how I feel about this sidewall railroad
No.
against Nicky. I don't.
Yeah, I think Nicky really
That
likes
is-
to. He really looks for that.
Was that a cry out from Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 all.
Loopy force dipping against the dead on. An understandable leave from Steve, I don't think.
Fault.
Wasn't obviously going in. But yeah, I don't think
He's
this.
definitely
just-
visibly annoyed at himself for leaving
Yeah,
it.
I just don't see Nicky being that restricted at all.
No.
I mean, this demi PK is a bit of a free hit for him.
Yeah, it's kind of either just sliding onto that back wall first or it's just stepping up and
Tell you what.
slapping that volley.
I timed that commentary well.
Yeah.
Ryan, can I get a raise? Steve's just kind of waiting on these, waiting on mistakes. Sorry, Steve's kind of waiting on mistakes rather than
Yeah.
limiting Nicky, especially. What kind of head protection should Nick use? A cricket batting helmet? Well, I'm sure there are plenty of those in the family home of the Howells, so he might have one to hand. But
Yeah.
I think most pros would just bob and weave. To be honest, I think it's a hazard of the trade, especially if you're playing Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's usually.
It's very unlucky that.
Yeah, I mean, it's usually off something that ends up hitting you in the head. It's usually off a racket or off a wall.
That's deadly. A doubles partner's racket as well. I think if real tennis was a bigger sport, I think there is an argument to be made that, like in squash for under 18s, at least eye protection would be mandatory. But
I think eye protection's mandatory. Is it at Queen's?
some clubs, it's a club by club
Some
basis.
clubs have-
Definitely, depending on the scale of the club, I think insurance comes into it. Just
Yeah. Let's get.
oh no.
That's loose.
4-5. Right.
Okay.
Steve's gonna have to fight hard for this set to
5.
bring it to 5-all.
Yeah.
Ball.
Oh. Wow. Confident strike from Nicky.
Taking that ball really
Yeah,
far in
I
front
mean,
of him.
I love that. It's so easy to nervously kind of wait for that ball to come off the sidewall. And I also like that sidewall second serve.
Yeah.
No bad leave that. Sorry, no bad thing for Nicky for Steve to be leaving that.
No.
I don't think it's a sign of it was tight, but when Steve's looking confident, I think he's taking that ball on a bit more. Yeah, it's too good. And this set is looking increasingly assured for Nicky. Yeah, he's looking purposeful on court.
Yes.
He's just really
Steve
gone about his
definitely
business
doesn't
today.
want to switch ends at 40 love here.
No. Yeah, Nicky's looking. Yeah, it's really clinical performance from him, to be honest. I mean, Steve's brought some real quality to this match thus far, and Nicky's matched it, absorbed it, and returned it to Steve with interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really been a specific weakness that I can think of in Nicky's game that Steve can really target. I suppose one area of Nicky's that historically, errors can creep in, but I think he's just been really, really tight today. Even on,
There's only been a few errors out of him.
I don't think many people, when people talk about Nicky's game, floor game isn't the thing they mention first. Compared to his forced English cut volume, but I think his floor game has been exceptional today. Ryan will have it on the highlights reel, but just in the backhand corner from the server's end, how tight Nicky's been keeping it. He's been so strong there. And obviously the offense is a layer on top of that, just making Steve's life really difficult.
Love. Hazard.
Both set point. 3 of them.
And that is the set. 2 sets to love for Nicky. Steve taking a break, understandably. Time to reset.
6 games to 4.
It's disappointing for Steve. He's started both sets strong and just not quite been able to hang with Nicky in the latter half.
No.
Twice. So something's got to change.
Yeah,
Max,
Nicky just been very, very solid.
it's been a pleasure commentating with you. I've got to run, but I'm sure you will love the next commentator who hopefully will be coming on. So yeah, thanks for commentating with me,
Of course.
and enjoy the rest of this match.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
think they're. I've been doing it a long time. Probably, hopefully, they'll have some sort of mutual respect. So I appreciate the call. I think there are newer markers that they try and intimidate.
One set at a time, suggesting
Okay, gentlemen. Receiver leads by 2 sets to love. Third set, level.
All right, we're back for the third set. I am now joined with Will Taylor.
How's it going, Max?
That's good. I mean, pretty good match so far. Nicky very solid. I don't think Steve's been doing too much wrong.
Absolutely. It's seriously good level of tennis. Isn't
Yeah.
15 love.
Yeah, I think just a few too many errors from Steve has been the difference right now.
Oh,
it? Hopefully that break has helped him a little bit.
Hopefully.
Composure.
Yeah.
Tight racket. I wonder who strung that.
Exactly.
Who do you think prefers a longer game out of these two? It's tough.
It's tough, I think.
Steve's super fit at the minute.
Yeah,
I think Nicky is as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're both fit. I think Nicky's going to definitely want to get it done now.
Be interesting. Whoever gets, if Steve gets this next set, it'll be a.
Yeah, I mean,
be a
Steve's
five-setter,
not
I
one
think.
to give up, so he'll keep fighting.
7-3.
Red Bite, you go. The rack wet.
And yeah, I think he's going to play some rackets.
Love.
Yeah,
Do we have the live chat?
we do. I think, let me find it. See
Anyone
if it-
tuned in?
We had quite a few. Quite a few up there. Let's have a look.
Love, server leads, chase the second gallery.
Yeah, we've had some people asking about head protection for Nicky as he took one off the
Yeah,
off the dead on ledge.
Wasn't actually watching for that point. What happened?
I think it hit the corner of the dead on and came and hit Nicky on the side of the head.
Ouch. Oh, it's tough.
Nicky's starting
40
fast
love,
again
chase
in this
better
set.
than 3.
It's always tough, sort of finishing the set and then taking a 2-3 minute break, especially when you're up and want to kind of keep
Better than
going.
3.
Yeah, stay warm.
Time.
So he's gone into the first game pretty well though. 40
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
One chase.
I would try and say something, but
Steve tried. So don't move and then they just keep going.
so we are 40 love, 1 fault, and the chase is better than 3. Lost it, 3 and 4.
All right, first game to Nicky.
It's well marked.
game till up. On fault.
Just getting his railroad going. A few hazards off it though.
Yeah.
Pretty-
I don't think he minds our hazards.
It'd be tough and it's quite hard to get any purchase off that back wall.
Yeah.
But he's doing pretty well keeping Steve on his backhand, not letting him
is,
turn
yeah.
and force it. Oof,
That's good.
that's a good ball.
Nicky just being solid on the floor all day.
15 up.
Very solid.
Yeah, that's a good serve.
30 up.
What time
Chase.
did this match start? 11:30 game, was it?
Yes. We going
Almost 3.
hour and a half or so. I mean,
Last gallery.
both sets have been fairly tight.
Mm.
I mean, both going to 3-all.
Yeah.
That's good serve.
Yeah, he's nailed it this game.
Yeah.
Railroads.
One chase.
Trying to get it bouncing once and then.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Steve as well. I think Steve's not really looking to volley it. Especially like kind of keeping it high on his high backhand volley. Steve's not looking to volley it. So those short one bouncers aren't actually terrible. A terrible option for Nicky.
Yeah. You're not really seeing Steve kind of
40 up. Receiver lead.
two-handed backhand, like forcing it main or dead on the.
No. Yeah, I mean it's tough to do on a backhand.
Yeah. Yeah, hold it as interlocks his fingers like
yeah.
a golf grip. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
15-40. Chase
Interesting.
the line.
Steve deciding to just
Let it go.
let that one go. I
Conserve
think
the
he may
energy,
have-
save the legs.
Yeah, I think he was hoping it was gonna hit something in the rafters, but
There we are, 40-15. Gonna chase the line. Good tight serve from Nicky.
40-15.
Yeah.
Server leads. Chase the line. Fault.
Let's go for a double railroad. Yeah.
Steve's just really looking to slow things down.
On the chase.
Tough.
Nicky charging up there. Not quick
Yes.
enough.
It's a good ball from Steve. Took a bit of pace off it.
30-40.
To the door wherever you hit that.
Five.
Do we have a camera angle on the dead on?
Few people in there.
Exactly.
Enjoying some Saturday afternoon tennis.
Yeah, what a time. Who's after this? Which match have we got? It's not Lumley, is it?
Sure, actually. And Taylor Matthews against Palm Sayers.
That could be a long one as well.
That could definitely be a long one.
Schedule killer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bryn and Ben, doubles partners,
Good friends?
great friends. Yeah, I think they've been doubles partners for a while now. Good friends, so know each other.
Lost it. 6. Juice.
Steve,
I thought he caught that on his foot.
So did I.
Darren's never wrong. Chief marker.
Yeah.
No. 4 yards. Score is Juice. fault.
I haven't really seen any high serves in this game.
No.
Worse than 2.
Nicky's been pretty consistent on his railroads.
He has, yeah.
And then Steve's just got the, what do you call that one? He just hits it into the sidewall.
It's almost like a sidewall railroady sort of thing.
You know, he usually... See, that hit his foot?
It looked like it did, but...
Interesting. We got live replay.
I don't know, it was actually about half a yard.
We were so wrong.
Yeah.
Thank you for the action replay, Ryan.
Score is Juice. Chase 4.
Chelsea score?
Everton 1-0. Nicky will be happy.
Is he Everton
He's an
fan?
Everton fan, yeah.
I'm a Chelsea boy.
Thank you.
Tough one, that.
Yeah, not half time, before half time though. Still plenty of time.
Advantage. Chase worse than 2.
Nicky be hoping to get this set done quickly so he can get down there, get down into that locker room and watch it.
What his Everton connections are then.
Lost it. Better than 4.
It's a good game to win.
Yeah,
Game. That's 2 games still up.
Nicky definitely looking good in this set as well right now.
Yeah.
That's a good cut volley.
You ran over.
15 love.
Oh, it's flush.
Seen a few of them this week.
A few of them.
15 all.
Nicky will take it.
Up to both sides, doesn't it?
Yeah. It usually levels itself out at some point.
Oh.
Nice working. Very good from Nicky.
Time please. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, I think Steve will need to really get into the game here.
Score is 30-15.
Fire up a little bit. Hit some dead-ons, hit some targets, I think.
Fault.
Nicky doing very well on
Keeping a tight
keeping
serve,
this
right?
tight serve, keeping it on his backhand.
What's the difference?
Yeah. I think that's what they played each other in the French Open final.
It went to 5, didn't it?
September went to 5, I think. Yeah, I think Nicky definitely he struggled to keep it on his backhand on that return of serve, which really sort of allowed Steve to attack.
Just turn and hit main wall.
Yeah.
What's the... Where was it? Jus de Paume?
Jus de
Jus de
Paume.
Paume.
Paris.
Paris. What's that court like? I've never played there.
Super bouncy.
Oh, yeah.
Slow, bouncy. Beautiful court though.
Yeah.
Really nice club. Great area of Paris. But yeah, the court is super bouncy.
Railroad cuts back in, or is it similar to this?
It takes cut. It's just you have to cut it. But yeah, so cool court, and I mean Paris is great.
Which is lovely.
Yeah,
It's a good game from Nick there.
3-love lead. It's going to take a.
Right, Steve needs to get back in this.
Yeah.
He's got it in him.
Fault.
It's pretty even going into this, do you think?
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. I mean,
Steve
started really well. Kind of looked like he wasn't missing anything. And then Nicky kind of just switched it and tightened up a bit.
It's a tiny bit more consistent.
Yeah, put Steve under a lot of pressure in the corners and just sort of drew the mistakes out of him.
Feels like Nicky's stayed on the serving side a little bit longer as well.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
Straight on. Good get though. Shot. Needed that one.
15-30.
Good ball. And Nicky kind of just steam
14,
training through.
15.
Just overhit that double-handed cut.
Yeah.
Steve struggling, movement-wise.
Kind of looks like it. Get it. Battle of the grunts.
No, not up.
Well finished. Good job, Nicky.
Great point.
Very good.
Fist bump from Nicky. Don't often see him.
That was a big one.
Yeah. Steve needed that game. That was the important one. All love. Mountain to climb.
Definitely a big mountain to climb right now. Nicky. Yeah, Nicky playing very well. I think that point tired them both out a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, Nicky's winning the floor battles at the minute.
Definitely is.
15 love.
It's putting Steve under a bit of pressure, making him make the error. It's just consistent right now from Nick.
Worse than 6. 2 chases.
Big encouragement from Mr. Hoppy.
Hoppy getting behind his Chicago colleague.
Oh, sharp. He's playing some rackets in a bit, isn't he? With Mr. Valet,
I assume that's, yeah.
Shanks, and one more. Can't remember. Little dubs action.
Playing some dubs.
Mr. Kinsella.
Nice.
Man, the myth, the legend. Okay, 15 love, 2 chases.
Yeah, it's been a while since Steve's been down this end in this set. See if it switches the momentum a little bit. But Nicky looking very solid.
Score is 15 love, receiver. Chase worse than 5.
Less than 5, let's see. So we'll change up the serve a little bit. I'm sticking to that side one.
It's
a good one.
Ball.
30 love.
He looks
Chase
like he's
worse
struggling a
than
little bit.
6. Won the chase. 40 love.
Alright, points for 5 love. Steve changing to a drag.
No luck. That's a great ball.
Stroke. Alright,
Fifth game.
5 love to Nicky.
Game. That's 5 games to love.
Looking as though,
Gonna close this one out.
yeah.
On fault.
Come on, Steve. Fire up, old boy.
Need the crowd to get behind him. Give him a
Everyone's been
little spark.
quiet, yeah. People gone down for lunch probably.
Take that one.
Good bloke. Oof. There we go.
15 love.
First point in a little while. It's tight.
That's it up.
Yeah, that's a good read. Good read from Nicky. That missed the timer by a couple of inches.
I was shot towards the timer and
Yeah.
completely missed it. Then again, my tennis game's pretty average.
15-30, no chases.
All right. Game point for Steve.
Needs this one.
Definitely does. It's the saying in rackets, must be now.
Fault.
Must be it now. Exactly. Need some of the rackets going in the dead on. Slowing up a little bit. Really needs to fire up.
Yep.
Come on, Stevie.
Fault.
Snuck over.
Great get.
Hazard.
Nicky will be happy to get back down that service end.
Thank you.
Who was your predictions to win this before it started?
I actually thought Steve.
I did
With a
too.
little bit of home court advantage and having beaten him in France, he kind of had that little one up on him. But then Nicky obviously the opposite and being like, right, I want to get you back.
Yeah. I thought
It's
Steve's
looking
match
like-
against Henry played really well.
Yeah.
So did Henry, but
Yeah.
Steve played a little bit better.
All right, Nicky got it back to juice. Good over.
Advantage.
Okay, no. Third game ball.
Ooh.
Stroke.
yards.
Chase.
Advantage.
Well dodged.
Well, Josh dodged. Not seen many tweeners from these guys. Footwork's too good.
Exactly, yeah. Footwork's too good and they're actually smart.
Yeah.
And usually will leave it rather than
Risk it.
risk.
But where's the fun in that?
Exactly. Not much fun.
No.
Advantage server. Chase 6.
Oh,
There's
there's
the
the
game.
game.
Played Steve. There you go. Dead one's getting behind him a little bit.
1 game to 5.
There's a chance. You say there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
Always a chance.
15 left.
It's a weird game.
As
A
Nicky's
lot
just
of
got
things can happen.
loosened off a little bit. He's just got to tighten up again. Good ball.
There we go. Spoke it into existence. String gone.
Oh,
Another-
who strung that one?
Another ping. I wonder who strung that.
Banjo.
1 chase pending.
Well done, Mr. Taylor.
Good job. It's like a board.
No, not up. 2 yards.
It's the first time we've seen him do a high serve.
Yeah.
I think he's had a few early on, but
There was a few, there was a few early on. But yeah, that's the first time in a while.
don't mind it. You know, change things up.
A few people have been doing it this week.
Cam
Outside
was,
of-
Cam this
Cam
morning
was
was
serving it
serving
well.
that really well.
Yeah.
If he went flush against the back wall against Shankman. Two tough chases, 1 and 2 and 2 yards. Let's go and target hitting. We'll see.
Score is 15 love to the receiver, chase 1 and 2.
He's gone on the
Lost it, not
floor.
free.
Foul
15
cutter.
all,
Yeah,
chase 2.
tough one.
That was good.
Needed to play it.
We needed that one.
30-15.
It's good serve.
Service.
Yeah. It's not his
30 all.
much preferred to take that off the back wall, but he's
Yep.
such a good serve that he kind of forced to take it on the volley.
How's it worse in the yard? Thank you. 30 all.
That's a good one. Good get from Nicky.
Oh wow.
Get.
So good from there. Get there.
Cross over. Oh, wowza.
Seriously good gets from Steve.
Very good.
He's back. He's back, baby. 40-30, how's it worse than 1? Use it, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some great gets. He's so good in those corners, especially on the forehand side.
Yeah.
He reads it pretty well.
Reads it very well, kind of was facing that back wall most of the time.
Yeah, boasting it usually.
Posting and flicking it out.
He was saying that after US Open rackets,
Score is 40-30.
that he likes playing rackets and then a bit of tennis because he's boasting a little bit more,
Yep.
changing up a bit. Hits the ball pretty hard in rackets.
I'm sure.
No.
Game.
Not quite sure what
That's again.
Yeah.
2
happened
games
there,
to 5.
but 2-5. He's on his way back.
Ryan, is this scoreboard linked to the iPad they're using? It is. It's clever. New to all of this.
It's very clever.
Good serve.
Nicky making a lot of errors at the moment.
Pressure's on him to
Yeah.
hold it.
Box.
Oof. Stroke.
15 all.
Getting hungry.
Times. Do you have any of the continental brunch?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Food's pretty good at this club.
Food is very good here.
No, not up. Better than 5. 15 all.
Yeah. Thursday night buffet was
Oh, it's
sensational.
Incredible.
Just mountains of seriously good food. Felt a bit sick after it. Ate so much.
Yeah, I ate way too much. Oh.
Want to have that one again?
You will get rid of that ball. Yeah.
30-15.
All right, Nicky brings up match point. He's got 2 of them.
Better than 5. We'll go railroad again. Keep it as tight as you
Steve
can.
will not want that one.
Yeah, that's.
He will not want to see that one again.
It's going to be thinking about that.
40-15.
He's clear his mind. Forget about that shot.
Yeah.
2 points. Average-ish chase. Can do it.
Oh.
There it is. Nicky Howell in straight sets. Beats the home pro Steve Virgona.
It's yeah, clinical from
Very
Nick there.
clinical. Moves on to the semi-final on Monday.
I think yeah, calm on Monday, right?
I think so.
Calm on Monday. Yeah, he's top of the draw, I think.
Yes, he plays Camden Riviere on Monday.
So 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Tune in for that, folks. That'll be a great match.
It will be.
Tune in for the next one.
Yes.
We've got who is
Ben
it?
and Bryn.
Ben and Bryn. Great fun.
Amazing. Thanks, Will.
No, thanks, Max. Good fun. See you, sports fans.